This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to sit. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State. Set to lead Green Bay.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're this week, not the opposition.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up second down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force him.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Had one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Daniels. He's got it to Williams. 7 yards there and a first down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Here's Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 31.
First and goal, Washington.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Packers 3.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Shoves him aside. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This defense for the Commanders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, a nice spin. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Hard throw. Incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Here's the Commander defense as they get set for this next possession. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another 3 and out.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. They'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Off the play fake, Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back to throw now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he comes back with one complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Again, he'll drop to throw. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Number 9. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Packers.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. Daniels. And it is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
15. And the Washington first down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Robinson on a give right side. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Robinson. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it?
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
All you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
In punt formation.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 15-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Jacobs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 3-yard line.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. To throw now, here's Love. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And the Washington offense heading out. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A loss of 2 brings up
2nd and 11. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And the Packers 1st down.
Throwing, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Love. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
Another Green Bay Packer. First down and 10 yards to go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, it's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs from 6 yards away. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Ooh, the juke. And able to get this out to the 25. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Shoves him away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3. Now Daniels. Throwing right, and that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Bengals. And here's the Bengals wideout. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Bengals would go on to win this one by a couple of touchdowns, 21-7 your final. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Tyrone Tracy. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Cowboys had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down, Commanders.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing now is Daniels. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
17 yards.
17 yards that time and a Washington first. To throw is Daniels. And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back at the 32. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
To the air goes Daniels. They'll find Williams on the slant. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. And And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive. The third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Love now. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Love, they go play action now. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. So here is Washington now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard.
Back to throw. Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw now, here's Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Firing quickly out wide is Love. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Washington on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Handoff now to Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Washington.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second
Back
down.
to throw again. For Kidder here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 6-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Well, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
17.
And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, nice move. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. Now a 2nd and 2.
Matthew Golden. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Another Green Bay Packer.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. In motion, the tight end.
Brings up 2nd down at the 7.
Love fires that quickly outside. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Going back to Love. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he's brought down.
with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. Fourth down. So he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
A gain of 14. And the Commanders' first down.
They'll run on first down. Turpin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Now an option play on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And they will take over first and 10. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. This is first and 10. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's second down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
He was taken down.
Third down and 6.
A loss of 1.
Love looking to throw it. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Inside a minute to go. Here's second and 10 now. Love looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Here's Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They come up now on second and 2. Now Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. One last shot now for Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for Washington,
they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.